didn't take the time to figure out and make changes to the stream, so it's probably going to be pulling up the double stream thing. Yep. Enough time to fix it. I need to wait for members anyway. Alright, let's keep getting this straightened out. I think I'm good with... Wait. Wrong one. There we go. Excuse me? Shouldn't have done that. Sorry guys, I'm still getting things set up, so I'm not even looking at chat. There we go. What's that? Alright, I think we're good. need to sit down and take some time to get this straightened out. Shouldn't be correcting the stream settings post starting the stream. I'm trying to build a CP party. Was hoping to actually get on and start building it before stream time came, but just too much stuff going on. So just now trying to, you know, get her going. Let's see, do I have... I do have a capacity ring. It's only 4 charges. That's good enough. Alright. Hi, Tim. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, hopefully we can get some people to do this party. Seems to be working again. Excuse me. Yes, this is my blue. Speaking of which, let's see if my spells are set for AoEing. So I'm pretty sure they are not. I don't even remember what exactly I want it to be set to. Pull up. Speaking of which, okay, I did sub Red Mage for convert. This is for remove all. For dual wield. I don't want that. Oh. Extra points, I'll put Anvil Lightning in. Battery charge. Magic hammer. Put magic fruit in it, right? Yeah, magic fruit. Green flower. That's good. So I like Anvil Lightning also. That's a good one. So at this point it would be all defense stuff. Although sudden lunge isn't really going to help much. Ooh, AoEing. Yes, that's the idea, is to try to Cleavern. No, but the thing about it is typically when you're doing this, because it's, if I get this party going, and I'm going to be pulling a lot of mobs, and I'm going to be doing a lot of AoE damage, so then all the mobs are going to be turning on me and hitting me. So if I can't survive, you know, then that's a problem. Typically, when you have this type of party going on, the Blue Mage is the one who typically dies the most. So, it is a defensive build, but the thing about it is, what is it? Between Spectral Flow, Entomb, what is it? Subduction, yeah, Temporal Crush, and Anvil Lightning, just those spells alone are way more than enough damage. For what you need for this. It's not bad. It's a lot of points, but might put Yawn on. Sheep Song might be another one, but that would just be for a second sleep. That would be one too. Isn't that basically just Stone Skin? Put White Wind on, but eh. Actually, White Wind might not be bad. Especially for sleep at nighttime. And that's it, except for one. Screw Pollen. I'll put Metallic Body on if I don't find anything else. It does enhance magic attack, so why not? I need to get more spells. Take these out because I shouldn't be really TPing. Let's move you. I'm not going to be engaging. The whole point is to do AoE stuff, and the point was for magic damage. It was just kind of more of a filler spell. I've never tried it. I'm just kind of experimenting a little bit. What was this? It's Anvil Lightning. Oh, I don't even know. Just abbreviate it. Or it's not abbreviated. Okay, perfect. Well, I did put this on already. Like, do these even stack? That's the other thing. Or did I not equip it? Where is it? I think I know what spell you're talking about. I saw it too. Is it dark base? Oh, it's amplification. How many spells is this? I can't even see. See, that's 3 points is the problem. That's 1 point. I guess I could take sudden ledge off. Like, stunning one thing isn't really gonna help. Oh, they don't stack? Well, if they don't stack, I'll take that off. And if they don't stack, then screw that. Vacation. Freed up 2 more spells. Yeah, amplification's from Whitegate mobs. It's from the slimes. Enhances magic attack and yeah, magic defense. Well, that's not from Art Ergon. That was from COP stuff. That's course mobs. I don't think I have that. I know what you're talking about. That's what the giant skeleton dudes do. But that's from COP. Yeah, I don't think I have that spell. Let me see if it's on my list of spells to still obtain. You saw I have it? Oh, there it is. It's 4 points. Alright. Come on! No interest in a CP party? AoE party at that, too. I used to love these things. You make decent money and CP all at the same time. And with minimum effort except for on the puller. The puller does like 85% of the work. I did just shout, didn't I? Or no, it's been a minute. So yeah, the comments aren't working again. Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you are enjoying them. Alright, so... way too many spells. I never did fix this. It's not 64. 68. For 99, there's multiple ways now you could go. Since you're 99, like doing domain invasion would be one way. Going and getting bailed gear from Adeline. You can get to 119 that way. Like I said, domain invasion, you can get 119 gear, but that's probably not the best way to go about doing that. You're probably better off getting bailed. If you don't even want to waste bailed, you should at least go get a bailed weapon, which was a 119 weapon, and maybe not worry about the armor, and then at least get Sparks armor from the Sparks NPC. That'll at least get you to 118, and you should be then well enough to start going and grinding out missions. Going through missions, at least to the point where you can get through Rhapsody missions of Vana'diel, would be my suggestion on where to go. Because you get all kinds of different bonuses by completing that and just unlocking content. Outside of that, I would then try and start doing Ambuscade. You know, try and do the highest difficulty you can do. Obviously, you're not going to be doing version 1 past very easy or easy with a group, at least until you get some Ambuscade gear. Then you can possibly bump it up to normal, but that's typically going to be your path, and then just trying to figure out which gear you want to get. But yeah, I mean, that's what you should be doing, is doing that. Hopefully you are at least like 118 or 119, or at least even 117 if you're using a Sparks weapon. But you should at least have Sparks gear. Yeah, Skirmish is really good too, but Skirmish takes a while to get to the point where you're unlocked doing it. Plus, then you also need to have pop sets to enter Skirmish. Well, that's not a big deal, and you can buy them off the auction house. If you don't have a lot of money, you're then going to have to farm Reeves for the sets, and that could take a while. Although you do get bailed for farming Reeves also, so... But, yeah, you can get all the sets with Skirmish as long as you can keep popping, get the pop sets relatively quickly. I should have, let me look, since I'm not making any traction. I might have to change and not do this, and I would feel sorry canceling on printing, but, yeah, I'm not getting any traction on this. Then I have... Yeah. So here's my guide. I don't even remember exactly what's in it, but I think it's basically what I covered. Here, so this is what my guide for what you should do after hitting 99. Domain invasion is not on here because it wasn't adjusted. So yeah. So that would be the one thing I would add to this, is possibly doing, well, I wouldn't say possibly, you should start doing domain invasion anyway, even if you're not going to get 119 gear out of it. Just starting to accumulate points for domain invasion so you can get other gear, whether it's abjurations, or any of the accessories, or any of the like Rise and Jima gear. Doing domain invasion to start accumulating points would be something else to do. Yeah, I wish I would have gotten on and been free to start shouting before this stream, but this is a super boring stream, just standing in town shouting. Yep. What Lord said, that's true. Yeah, so you shouldn't do more than 4 runs of domain invasion a day unless you really want like kills on the dragons. That, or if you really want slow beads. But yeah, typically just stick to doing 4 domain invasions a day, unless you happen to get the final kill shot on either the ads or the boss. If you do, then that's basically like it doubles your points, so then that would be a free run. If you happen to get both kill shots on both waves, you're just done with that one domain invasion, at least in terms of capping domain invasion points. I wish they'd add it. I don't think they've added it yet to to your currencies. Like, it really should be down here. Maybe that's what I'll do. I have canteens. Maybe I will go try some AoE in Omen on Blue, if we're not actually going to get anywhere. Go kill myself. Take this off, just... So, if I don't get at least someone else in the next, like, 10 to 15 minutes, I'm probably going to cancel the party and then maybe go do some Omen. Because I need cards on Blue anyway. I'll get CP and XP. It actually just reminded me, while I would go into Rise and Jima anyway, I can go get the buff anyway while I'm there. Yeah, there's 2 different sets from Ambuscade. It's obviously best if you can get all the +1s. That's a lot of Ambuscade in 1 month, though. Well, this month is fairly easy. And then, yeah, if you can party up and then get the seals, that's a total of 2 +2 pieces per set, for totaling of 4 in a month that you can do, if you get all the stuff. Trying to think how to say. How to let him know I'm gonna disband if we don't get some party members. Well, like, I'm sure if I was on Azura, this party would have been filled a long time ago. However, there's a chance it could have gone out to the camp anyway that I would have preferred to go to, and it would have been just, you know, already taken. So, there's that. But no, honestly, I'm enjoying the server. Besides, it being extremely slow to build groups for pickup groups, I am liking it. For the most part, like, everyone seems nicer. You don't have bots everywhere, just being annoying. You don't have the garbage yells that are constantly happening. So I am enjoying it. Like I said, I knew coming here there was going to be, you know, positives and negatives, and it's basically met my expectations on what was going to happen, and I'm happy with the results. So I don't think it's too quiet. Like I said, I've had no problems doing shouts, building ambuscade groups. I've built groups, several. This is actually the worst I've had ever building a group. Speaking of which, how long ago was it that I shouted? Just a couple minutes, so. Trying to think. How would I say, like, if no invite to join party? What would I say if? I don't think so. Bahamut. Really? I wouldn't think it would be hard to build a CP party during the campaign. Because I know people are interested in that. I mean, I didn't try and build any parties when the campaign was still going on when I first got here, but that's because I was messing around with new players for the new player guide. I guess I'll just say I'm disbanding party because no one's joining, once I get to that point. Really wanted to do CP though. So I honestly haven't really been playing much because I haven't had much free time. The other game I'm playing the most outside of this has been Borderlands 3, which I have been enjoying. Let's see, what other games, but I haven't, like, and I'm talking just, like, not putting in any time. Like, I maybe played Borderlands 3 maybe an hour this week. And that was just because they also had a campaign going on Borderlands where, like basically rare notorious monsters, trying to convert it to 11 chat, spawn and have a better chance of dropping their own personal, like, legendary drops. So it was with a friend and we farmed, some class mods. Outside of that, I have not really played much. Other games played somewhat recently. Apex, I was playing that for a while, but I've barely touched it since Season 3. I've maybe done 5 matches since Season 3 came out for Apex, so I just haven't done that. Before that, I was playing, I think, was it Don't Starve? I enjoy that game. That's a fun game. Was playing actually a little bit with my friends. I busted out my SNES Classic and was playing that. I want to get back and I want to live stream, what was it, Dark Souls. Because I only did that on like one stream a while ago. So I'd like to start streaming that again. Let's see, what other games? I mean, I always like going and playing old school, like NES, SNES games, especially because they're shorter. Something that you can just pick up, you know, play for like an hour, typically beat it or get far. But like I said, I haven't even really done that much. Because I just haven't had time. Trying to see what other, like, I have other games over here. Oh, I was playing Anthem. As much as bad rap as Anthem gets, I thought it was a decent game. I'm not trying to say it's flawless or anything, but I was enjoying it. Yeah, so I have Dark Souls, Overwatch, and Anthem over here. I haven't played Overwatch in, it's gotta be well over a year since I've played Overwatch. Overwatch is fun, but the thing about Overwatch is it's just like the same thing over and over and over. I know they'll occasionally have other events, but it's... There's only so much you can play Overwatch. I'm trying to build a CP party, but it's looking like I'm probably going to break it in the next 5 minutes and go do some Omen on Blue. Go try AoE in Omen. Because standing in town shouting for over half an hour is not entertaining content. Wait 2 minutes, give it another shout. If nothing else, I will let the guy know I'm disbanding party. Well, yeah, I'm on Bahamut now, and it's not as populated as Azura. So yeah, it's definitely... This is honestly the worst I've had building parties. I haven't had too bad of a time building ambuscade parties. This is my first time trying to build a CP party on Bahamut. I know if I was on Azura, the party would have been filled up. Not that I'm like saying that like I regret leaving Azura, because I don't. don't misunderstand that statement. I was just, you know, stating what would have been the case, because I'm sure, like I said, it would have filled up, but I also probably could have gone out there and the camp would have already been taken anyway. So, but no, I like, for all the ambuscade parties I've built on Bahamut. Yeah, maybe it took an extra 10-15 minutes to build the party, but I haven't had problems building the party. And for the most part, they've been quality groups too, which on Azura, it's hit or miss for pickup groups. I mean, you can definitely get in some good pickup groups on Azura, but you can also get in some garbage groups. I can't say I've been in any garbage groups on this server yet, so... Another minute and I'll shout again, and then probably nothing, and probably gonna disband. Yeah, that was kind of the problem that I was having. Is you like, so I guess I didn't have problems building CP parties on Azure, even with all the shouts. But yeah, you don't see shouts for CP parties because all you do is see is people trying to sell job points. But I knew if I went and shouted, I would get people to join. Because there's just, the population's there and people would join. But yeah, like, when I first moved to Azure, when I left, was it Valifor and went to Azure? You didn't go more than 5 minutes without seeing some kind of a CP party shout. Obviously, at that time, they were mostly like Black Mage Magic Burst parties, but there were CP shouts all the time on Azure. And yeah, when I left, that just wasn't the case. Exactly as you said, all you see is really the merc shouting, which was just irritating to me. I'm not on Azure, I'm on Bahamut. Yeah, I mean, I can't say I've had some bad times. It's just, like I said, all the botting, all the, there's a lot of negativity on Azure, and, just all of the murking. Like, it's, like, basically, more than half the server either is trying to murk or wants you to murk or be like a purchaser. And it's just like, no one's actually, I shouldn't say no one, but it just felt like the vast majority of people were just paying to have other people clear content. It's like, what are you even paying for a subscription and playing the game for if you're not even going to do the content? If you're literally going to pay cryptocurrency for the most part, like Gil. Gil could be like cryptocurrency the way it moved in on Azure with Gil buying and everything. But it's like all you're doing is you're paying real life money to then give someone else in-game money to play the game for you, so you never have to play the game. Or you'll feel after they've gotten all the gear and everything, oh, now I can go play the game. Which is kind of like, what? The game's about the adventure, not the destination. When I say merc, I mean a mercenary. That's typically what they would refer to it on Azure, just for short, is mercenary. So, just merc for short. No, I completely agree with you, Nemesis Frog. It doesn't make any sense to me either, but sadly, that's what a lot of people do. Yeah, and I agree. That's why I left Azure. I mean, there'll be interest when the campaigns come around, but yeah, that seems to be about it. Sadly, I'm gonna have to probably bring this to a close. I'll have to try and see, like, maybe Thursdays is a bad time to try and build a CP party. Maybe if I have like a Friday or Saturday evening where I'm free, go build a party and see if I get interest when more people are on. Thursday evening, most people are probably doing more content and aren't free. So yeah, I'm gonna break this. Alright, let's go do some Omen. Hopefully we'll get some CP there if I don't just kill myself. No, Alex, I completely agree with you. I don't get why people do that, but sadly there are a lot of people on Azure that do that. I mean, I guess if you have more money than you know what to do with, just throwing it at video games. Because sadly people do that not just at 11, they do it at other games. I try and spend as little of money on games as possible. I hate all the pay-to-win crap. And, like, all the, like, in-game currency where you pay real life. That stuff just drives me crazy. I like paying money for the game and then having the game. I don't like paying for in-game whatever. It doesn't make sense to me, but still haven't done Walk of Echoes yet this month. I need to do that. I mean, I might do that this weekend if I get some free time. I'm on Bahamut. I do have a shared chat window, but it's not working. It used to work. I don't know what YouTube's done and it's broken. So, basically I'm using what's called Restream.io, and that's how I'm simulcasting to both YouTube and Twitch. And it has a chat function that should be pulling from both of them, and right now it's only pulling from Twitch. But I've been having all kinds of problems with YouTube. No, I have not tried Lilith yet. I don't have, Wings of the Goddess completed on any of my characters. So I don't even have her unlocked on, like, my main. That is something that I've been meaning and wanting to do and just haven't done yet. It is on my list of things to do, but it's a matter of getting time to do it. Hello. I guess I should update this. So let's go kill ourselves an Omen. I've actually clicked to edit the thing and it changed the window, so I am not seeing any YouTube chat at the moment, so sorry if anything's coming in. I got 2 rank 5 marbles and 1 rank 4 across all characters, so nothing amazing. So basically got a bunch of Mars and Venus orbs with it. Wait, what the heck? Why did my camera go out? Alright, that's back. And I see my camera's out. I'm not getting anything on my camera. Hold on. Let me fix that. What even happened? Alright, that fixed it. Yeah, let's make... don't even think. We can do this. What was it? Do something like this. It's gonna be. Now I don't even remember what the spell is. There it is. Need to make a blue skill set at some point. Because it's more comfortable. I mean, where do you want me to play? I don't really have like a desk office type thing. If I move, that's going to be the plan. Because basically I have, in my basement, this is kind of the setup I had. No, I didn't want to come there. Should have been 10, actually. That's because I used silt. So I wasn't like live streaming and stuff. I've been in this house a lot longer than I've been making videos and stuff, so live streaming. So when I just set it up, so I'm just doing what I normally do when I'm just chilling. So shouldn't have to do anything with that. Do I even have any magic food? That's something. Oh no, I don't know, the camera just stopped working. I don't know why. It should be fixed now. I was on that sofa the whole time. I don't know what happened with the camera. Might have been when I jumped up, I bumped it and it shut it off. I mean, I can't really say. So, magic attack. I mean, at this point, if I'm really trying to AoE, I guess I can go with all these guys. Get XP. Why not? So I'm not gonna engage. Oh, I didn't give myself haste. That would have been one spell to put on. No. Let's get crazy. I think that's good enough. Like I said, let's go kill ourselves. Wondering if I somehow got interrupted or if I was still moving when I tried to hit the sleep thing. How many mobs did I have? I should have cast Pro and stuff on myself. I don't know why I didn't do that. Alright, we'll try AoEing again, but in the meantime, so I'm not killing time. Oh yeah, I have all kinds of videos. I got really crazy with Omen, to the point where I was actually, doing it with 118 in like Sparks gear, Dragoon with like no magic points and stuff. So you can get outright crazy with it. I actually performed pretty well too. It took me a few attempts to, you know, figure everything out. But yeah, I have some streams of it. You can look up on YouTube for it. Really? Oh, you son of a... Try self-destruct instead? Like I said, I'm curious if I interrupted my own sleep spell or if it was the mobs. I feel like I'm gonna try that again. No, I'm not using Travarian Verve. The problem with that is it's tied to your one thing. I mean, I didn't use Mighty Guard or anything either. I probably should have used Mighty Guard. Giving me refresh. Although I think the reason I didn't, I looked, my MP was low. Or was that when I summoned Trust after being weakened? I don't remember. I mean, I have it's a 100% spell interruption set. From my understanding, the research I was doing, how it does calculations, because of, you know, binary and everything, you need 102% to really be uninterruptible in spells. Of course, that doesn't count if you get moved, stunned, petrified, anything like that. But in terms of just taking damage, you can't be interrupted. But I have not tried it out at all. This is literally a test run. But this wasn't even what I wanted to do. I wanted to be doing a CP party. I'm doing a bad CP party in Omen. I guess it is Ryzen Jima domain invasion right now. I got a sneaking suspicion. And that, wow. No. No, I am scared, yes. Oh wait, the goblin doesn't insult me like the other two guys do? Nice. That's cool, Arthur. And now, magically, the dual chats work. I'm getting some YouTube things. I don't trust it at this point. Let me see if I can split it easily. Yeah, we can do it this way. Yeah, they really are. Alright, let's go kill ourselves again. Hopefully in the second room, not the first room. I think what I'm going to do is just run through just to one side, not try and pull back like I did, and then try and sleep. And that way, I'm not taking as much time having the mobs wail on me. Really matter. No, because I'm not trying to actually kill myself. It's one thing if the mobs kill me. I don't even know if I've learned, I think I've... No. Actually, no, I don't think I've either of those spells now I'm thinking about it. We'll wait on that. You know what? I'm not going to cast Aqua Veil. So, where's my sleep macro? Make sure that that's right. It was what? 68, I think. Wait. That actually could have been the problem now that I'm thinking about it. So the wait one? No. I think that was the problem now that I'm thinking about it. Yikes. Well, better, but... Good damage, too. I guess I was slow. Like, I should have, like, spectral flowed, and then I was like, what do I want to do? I took too long before I should have entombed. Yeah, I knew it wouldn't stack with Barrier Tusk, but, could try that. Ash. Come on. Come on, August. What are you doing? Get hate on that. Where's my... What I should have done, instead of having Almi out, I should have had Shantato out. I didn't even see. I'm so busy just trying to like AoE the mob. I don't even know what my objective is. Actually, I should have had King of Hearts out instead of 4 and 1. Now I think about it, you can't magic hammer any of these guys, can you? Nine Sweetwater. Yeah, this is gonna be a failed run. I can try and kill, what is it? That's 3, so I'm gonna need 6 mobs really quick. I don't even think I can do it if I want to. Give it a try. If I'm on the right line. No! Nope. It's done. Maybe I shouldn't have opened with Spectral Flow. Yes, the baby chocobo and the little girl, since they give AoE buffs. It depends on the spell. I am using precast stuff for like all these. I took it out for the sleep spell since I want that for interruption. Alright, let's try it a little smaller. I'm going to open with Entomb also. It'll give me a chance to, like, respond. And actually, now I'm thinking about it. Like, I didn't capitalize the D, but capitalized the F. I'm not sure if I have that one. Alright, Lord. Have a good night. Well, yeah, that's why I was using Star Sibyl for that. That's why when I was doing the AoE stuff, or not AoE, so when I was doing the initial pull before I died, that's what I was trying to do, was use them for that. That's why I was using all the Geo Trusts. Quick way to burn all my canteens. So yeah, we'll take it a little slower this time. Could do the King of Hearts thing, but I don't think I want to. I think I'd rather try it this way again. Do a couple smaller pulls. I should give myself Crow and Shell also, even if it's weak. Over here. Hoping to get a little more than that. What? Question is, green flowers. What's the MP cost? I can't magic hammer any of these guys. Dreamflower's up frequently. That's 68. What is it? Seduction is pretty cheap. Why am I not seeing it? Did I somehow not equip Seduction? Yeah, that would be pretty stupid if I didn't do that. So these guys should all be dead now. I am after I cast this spell. Okay, or not. I have to practice this more, probably more outside Omen. Yeah, that's a good point. Defense food probably would be better for this, because that's where I'm having the problem. Sleeping stuff and making sure my nukes land accurately is not going to be where the bottleneck is. But again, this is just off the cuff thing. It wasn't like, it was like, oh, let's go do this. And I'm pretty sure I can magic hammer both of these things. Probably want to do it more to the beetles. Okay. didn't even see. What again, what's the objective? Oh well. So there's the Transcendent. Let's grab all these guys over here. Not even. Dang. Large recast time. Oh, alright. Shouldn't have done that, but. Doesn't last very long, although that worked out quite well. I saw it was 11 Sweetwater mobs. Looks like I'm gonna get the one Transcendent, but whatever. I just realized I could change so many spells that I don't really need for this. Uh-oh. Well. Should be fine anyway. Vanquish all Transcendents. Yeah, now I've done this because, yeah, I built the spell, or my spell is more for doing the CP party. I'm aware that's not the point of this. The point of this wasn't to be most efficient for trying to farm, because yes, I agree, Thief, you're gonna get more crystals out of it. But the point, there's multiple points. One, I wanted CP for my blue. 2, I wanted to just try this out, just for the sake of it. 3, I need blue cards anyway. So, and again, dying a bunch isn't effective for farming cards, but again, that wasn't the main point. The main point was to more just try this out. I'm not always trying to be what's the most effective thing to do. That's not always fun to always be playing that way. That's why I like trying different things out. That's how you get good and you know, find out better situations. Always doing what's best isn't going to make you flexible for when you need to be for certain situations. It also isn't best to approach it for new players, which is why I tend to approach content the way I do. It makes it much more open and understanding for new players when you approach the stuff the way I do. I can convert, burn my MP first. Grab a couple of these guys. I shouldn't have done Spectral Flow first. Close. Do this. Let's get them defense down and immediately sleep. That worked well. Tomb. Well, the thing about it is, I would not recommend a new player come and do what I'm doing anyway. I mean, a new player isn't going to have all the gear that I've taken the time to acquire on Blue Mage to even be doing this. Like, I'm not using All Mace right now. I probably should be since I'm meleeing, but that would be a matter of switching and setting all that up. But like they're not gonna have the ambuscade club. They're not gonna have all this +1 like gear and everything. So I would never recommend a brand new player come into Omen and AoE. I would recommend they would do it single target stuff, kind of like how I did with my 118 stuff. Again, this was more just for me trying stuff out and just making progress on multiple things at the same time. I'm so not optimized anyway in terms of spells. Minutes on that. Skip these guys. I'm trying to think who is that I can magic hammer. There's not really good groups of mobs to magic hammer in this area. It's nighttime. Can you magic hammer these? Nope. Recast on Entombed. Yeah, I gotta respec my spells. This is not right at all. That was fun. Lag too. Great. Hurt almost up. Good. Really? This is where subduction would be really good. Let's say it's not enough MP. "13 seconds. No, this is done. No, that makes sense to use Sanguine Blade. So, after that mess, let's respec. I'm actually gonna go in and do melee. Because I know I can full clear doing a melee. But before we do that, I need to run and take a quick break. Yes, I'm aware, like I said multiple times, I don't have it, was not spec'd right. So I was spec'ing more for trying to do an AoE party, a CP party, not go Soul Omen. I should have respec'd before doing that. Gonna be right back, guys. Be back in a second. Well, more like a couple minutes. All right. So I'm gonna do blue. Let's make some spell changes real quick. They really do need to change this so you can have multiple. You need to have like 5 sets. I know they did that for 14. I have 76. You know, heavy strike. I think that's... Yeah, got that, got that, got that, got that, got that, got that. I did sinker drill, didn't I? Yeah. See if you can gouge. Where's was it? Dream flower on there, but I want Nat meditation. It's red, isn't it? Yeah. I'll be so happy when I have this to have the 80 points, and also what is it? Get the 1200 job points, so you get the better tier stuff. What else do I want? Barrier Tusk, Magic Fruit. So I do want Magic Hammer. Magic Fruit. Ugh. Occultation on there. Did I put battery? I don't really... Go with battery charge anyway, that's good. And that doesn't really leave me with anything. And cocoon. Good enough. From my understanding, Japanese is the second hardest language to learn in the world, with English being the first hardest, considering English has so many exceptions and rules and complications. It's obviously not hard when it's your mother tongue, but my understanding is English is the hardest language to learn if you don't know it, and Japanese is the second hardest, is my understanding. I'd love to learn Japanese also. The culture definitely fascinates me, so good luck on your endeavor learning that. That is a really cool and ambitious thing to try and learn. Don't be intimidated by me trying to say it's difficult. Because, yeah, I mean, definitely go for it. What do you mean? English is hard. Most people go through life, even with it being their mother tongue, and never even really know all of the language. And like I said, think if it's not your first language. We have so many rules and exceptions and different spellings and stuff. And from my understanding, it is extremely hard to learn. I don't even like English, so I honestly agree with that statement. I mean, you're welcome to agree to disagree, but I think it is the case. I'm not saying I'm right, could very easily be wrong, just... Let's make sure we cut that out. I should change subs. Ew. It's gonna be better to be using, I think that they're gonna be better if we're using CDC. Son of a... I'll get Aftermath. That's going to increase my damage anyway. Savage Blade is simply better damage, but I think I'm going to just get better overall numbers. Going at 1k CDC spamming. No, I do love yeah, Final Fantasy music has always been great. I think that's one thing regardless of which game, whether you think the game's good or not. I think you can always agree that the music's good. thing about it is, while I do think the music for Omen is good, I don't feel it really fits them. Like, there is really good music, but I also feel it's out of place. I think I'm getting better numbers. It's CDC spamming. Yeah, I'd definitely be down for doing more Ambuscade. It's a good group that we did it with. It's probably going to be after the campaign's end, because this weekend I'm going to be doing a bunch of projects around the house. Hopefully if I get a little bit of extra time, I can mess with and get the stream figured out with YouTube. I haven't spent any time with that, and I need to get that straightened out. That Aftermath doesn't. Alright, enough 3K GP for full Aftermath. Like, so one type of music I really like, and I'm not saying it's out of place, but I just say I really do like it, is music when you're doing reads. I do really like that. Should do CP. I got the CP rings, so should be using them. What is it? I'm sure after my first successful AoE kills, my XP ring was off. We could try and set up something to do, like a group tournament at some point. I'd be down with that. Meditation. Boom. Gotta love that magic hammer. Not all about the gill. If you're not having fun, what's the point? I mean, gill's great and all. It's great to have stuff to buy stuff and progress your character, but if you're not having fun, what is the point in any of it? Burst it, yeah! I love those Shantatsu magic bursts. They're just retarded. So much damage. Should probably use capacity. Man, you guys are just coming in like one by one. This is great. So, does anyone have any ideas for streams coming up? I'll probably hold a poll, but I mean, considering CP Party was kind of obviously couldn't get anything off the ground. I'm gonna try and make a CP Party, like, I don't know, one weekend. See if we can do better. Oh, my buff stuff. second I thought those two aggroed, and they just turned to go the other way. I'm using, what is it, Almay's main hand right now, and Negling in offhand. So Savage Blade. I was trying to use Negling in main hand, but I just wasn't liking the damage. I think I was going to get better damage overall using Almay's main hand and keeping Aftermath up. So I switched, and I do think that is the case. If I was being super buffed, definitely would want to be using Negling and be doing Savage Blade more. I think Japanese play this more than North American. I would say yes. I can't say that was always the case. I think that was the case for the first few years it came out. Then I think more North Americans started playing it. But I think at this point, I think you have a lot more like hardcore, you know, Japanese playing it than Americans now. I think a lot of them have left and gone to either other MMOs or just other games. I just want to have enough blue spell points and everything that I can keep Mighty Guard up for like full time. Got a bunny on me already. Good old Koromoru dying. What else is new? fight out in the middle of this book, considering I got a decent sleep. Definitely not efficient, but it is something you can be doing. I gotta mess around with macros more. Do some more testing. There, that's better. just has way too many spells. I think what I'm gonna have to do is sit down, like, write up all the spells that you're typically using and different macros and have them like 1 through 5, and then it's like, okay, which ones am I using? And then move them to like the lower tiers where I'm actually using it. Seems like the most efficient way to do it if you're not using third-party programs. I think I should be able to put